Goldcrest Valley greetings to episode number 7 with me, Mr. Sealy P. I've been doing quite a few contracting jobs over on field. What field was I doing? Mine's gone blank. I did field 8, I did a few different jobs on field 8. I'm now on field 31. And I am cutting sunflowers there now. I've been given 50, I think it was 51 minutes, and it should pay out about 22,000, I think. I am in the New Holland CR1090 with the front track unit. And I've got a Capello Helianthus header. Yes, sunflowers, Helianthus. Oh, dear me. It's going quite fast actually, 9 miles an hour. They normally go about 6, so it's pretty good. Quite a fast speed. Just going to get a headland all the way around the outside. Gives me a bit of room to manoeuvre. I will see you probably towards the end of this particular harvest. We have to be almost there, I think. The circle's almost closed. And we've used about half the time, just over. It's not bad, 22 and 20, 5, 43,000. Okay. I'm going to have a look just to see. Slurrying. 8,000. I'm going to do it. Why not? And this is a big slurry tanker, this one. Let's open this out. Actually sounds like a fast track. I've been watching quite a few of George Saunders videos on YouTube, and the company he works for use predominantly fast tracks, and God, it sounds just like it. Okay, so next contracting job. See you on the flip side. And I'm nearly there for this contracting job. So I'm here in a second now, I think. There we go. Not as much as I thought it was going to be, but not bad. The money is building up. I have a plan. There's something I'm intending to buy, but I haven't got enough to get it yet. Because my previous plan didn't work either. which is a bit of a pain. As I recall, in 15, you could put grass into the silage bays, but I might have been wrong. And you can also put chaff in there, but apparently you can only put chaff in there. I just tried with the, what do you call it, loading wagon, forage wagon, whatever you want to call them, and it wouldn't work, which is a bit of a nuisance. Anyway, next job, ploughing. This pays a lot, but it's going to take a while. You know what? I'm going to do it. Case Magnum. It's a big plough, but it needs to be fair. Ploughing is not one of my strong suits, but this is going to take a while, so unfold plough, lower plough, bring over a little bit, so I've missed some. Okay, let's get the cruise control on. Make sure I try and stay in a straight line, that would really help, wouldn't it? So what are we in this time? Case Magnum 340 CVX. Okay, this really is going to take a while. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. This is the worst ploughing ever. It is horrendous. Oh, there we go. 43 and 29. What's that? 60, 72. 72,500. Whoa, that took a while. Do I want to know what the next one is? Let's have a look. Cultivating. Yeah, I can do that. I am seriously losing my mind, aren't I? Veltra. This is a mad bit of kit. Would it be better if I hadn't hit the cultivator? Good grief. Okay. Let's open this out. We are hopefully going to fly around this. Drop that down. And off we go with the cultivating. We are in a rather chunky Veltra. Nice. Okay. Here we go again. I will get to the point I need to at some point. We will get there. Okay. Cultivating on field 31 is nearly done. There we go. Nearly 20 and 16. Okay, £320,000. I'm going to stop there. That was a mammoth session. So much so I can't even speak. Right. Okay, head on back over to the farm. Back to the farm? Yes, back to the farm. And hopefully do the next thing. that's needed. Right, okay. I will see you there. If not there, then at the shop, probably, because it's going to involve another purchase. Never mind. Okay. Not as big as the Big X 1100 from 15, but nevertheless, quite cool. Let's have a quick look. Not bad. Let's get this header on. Whoa. Springy on the suspension. Well, that header's massive. Now, this is the bit I'm worried about. Whether it will hook up to this or not. Please hook up. Oh, you beauty. Okay, now. Let's pop that down on the trailer. Excellent. Now go to that, and we want to put pipe out. Okay, that looks like it's going to work. God, this is big. Okay. There is, as per usual, method to my madness. Not sure it's going to work though, because I'm right next to the field. Might do. Whoa, that is a strong jet. Although, I'll be honest, doesn't seem to be as productive as the mower. Maybe it is. Let's get the cruise control on. I'm going to test something out in a moment. Actually cutting the grass would be great, wouldn't it? How's that go? Too close to the field. It's annoying. So I'm going to spend a bit of time now bimbling around the side of fields, around the map, cutting as much grass as I can, wherever I can find it. The reason behind that being that I'm getting ready for cows. And there we go, just here. To my left. So what I'm going to do is hopefully, because that doesn't seem to be showing the chaff sign in blue. We'll see. I'm going to, actually we'll try and do it now, just to be on the safe side. Yes, I'm talking to myself. I'm going to start preparing silage ready for cows. They're going to need it for total mixed ration, and they're going to need it for well, just silage. They have to have it as well anyway. So I'm going to put some into the bay. The silage clamp, whatever you call it. At least that's what I'll try to do. If it lets me. As my last little clip showed, I'm having severe problems with this. I'm really stumped. I went and bought the Easyflow 300S. I had to get a loan last night because I didn't have enough money and I would try it out. I went over to the farm where I'd already cut grass to pick up the grass. So I wasn't cutting it, I was just picking it up. Still throwing it out the back as grass, not chaff. I don't know why this is not changing anything into chaff. I'm really confused. I can't find a setting or anything to change it. Could be a glitch, I really don't know. The disc, what's it called? The X-Disc 620 is back over at the shop at the moment. But this I'm done with for the moment. I'm annoyed because at the moment I've got a £300,000 mower, which is not what I wanted. So all of the grass that I put into the silage clamp, which has gone in as grass, if you can see the blue down on the bottom right, it's showing as grass, not as chaff. That came out of the Krone, but it's gone in as grass, not as chaff, and I don't know why. So I had to buy conveyor belts as well. I have done a conveyor belt episode. Whiz over, have a look. I show you through those and also start clearing some of this out. There were 94,000 odd litres of grass. So rather than waste it, I've decided I'm going to put the beacons on as well. I'm going to take it over to the farm. I've already taken one load over. I will show you what I mean momentarily. So yeah, weird night. Lots of things. I'm really frustrated. I'm confused, and I don't know why it's not working. On 15, it just worked. Anything that went through a forage harvester turned into chaff. That's kind of how it works. I don't know why it's registering as grass all the time. I thought maybe it's the trailer, but the trailer's supposed to be able to carry a multitude of different crops. But it's not the trailer, it's coming out of the harvester still as grass. Anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. It's a bit of a strange one. If anyone's got any ideas, please let me know. On that note, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Mark M. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. Thank you for your feedback, your comments. I do say I look forward to comments, good, bad or indifferent, and there was a real mixed bag on there, but I take on board everything you said and I totally agree. When I'm doing contracting jobs, on some of my previous videos I started the contracting job and showed little snippets of me doing them, but then didn't show the end result and what I actually got paid and that kind of thing, and it is a fair comment. It didn't even cross my mind. The last episode, not the last episode, on this episode, the start of this episode, I did quite a bit of contracting work and I showed it all on there. And as I said, I replied to Mark saying that I learn as I go along as well. I'm open to suggestions. I will always change my opinion when faced with new information. So thank you for that. I do appreciate your comments, Mark. Right, I'm going to take this over here now. The barn, storage barn, farm, whatever you want to call it. The back of the field here. I have already brought over a load and dumped it because I thought, well, now I've got the conveyors as well, because I've got the sheep, I'm going to have pigs, I'm going to have the cows as well, they're all going to need grass. There's no point selling all of this because I can use it later on. I can come back with the conveyors and I can load up a trailer from here because of the new system of being able to unload anywhere, which is absolutely brilliant. I am kind of filling this up. Now the problem is it fills up. I'm not sure I'm going to get all in here, but I'll try anyway. So left and right shoulder buttons, unload here, and it starts to unload. When it won't unload anymore, it will stop. Now the problem I have got is I might need to get the I don't know what they call it. Hang on a second, bear with me. I did buy one for the silage clamp. Oh, the levelers, yes. Maybe the leveler. I think if I bring a leveler over here with the tractor, I can push all that back into the corners and give myself more room. Anyway, I will try to unload some more. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get in. I'll fill up as much as I can, and then what I'll do is probably sell whatever's left. It's probably the best option. I'm using every space available. Oh dearie me. Yes, this is not how I expected this episode to go, in all honesty. Because of the issues with the Krone, it kind of forced my hand with other jobs really. This kind of came about off the back of the fact the Krone wouldn't work, trying to avoid driving on my crops. Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one. Not what I was anticipating, but never mind. I'm trying to avoid coming right out onto here. I don't want to pile it up, but might have to. Yeah, I think we're going to be all out of space in a minute. And in reference to the comments I received as well, it was something that I realised when I was doing my FS15 videos, was that I tended to jump around a lot and not finish a job, and I was very guilty of that. I know I was. So I will try to make sure that I do jobs either more completely or explain what I'm doing when I do it. Will probably make more sense. What I'm going to do is probably move those mowers, and when I do some wheat, I might pile the wheat up there, not the wheat, the straw swaths. I might pile straw up in there as well, so I can store straw too. Right, I need to sell this grass, and I'm not quite sure where I sell it. Yeah, okay, now I'm really confused. Right, I have to have a think about that. Bear with me, I will go away and find out, and we'll work out where to sell this. Apparently, looking into it, you can sell it at the barn. So, just whiz around the field. I'm not going to get a huge amount of money for it. But I've got a fair old bit piled up over there. I can always cut more. It's good to see the grass is growing actually. The grass seems to be growing a lot quicker than the crops are, which is an odd one. Yeah, the crops are taking a long time to grow. This does give you time to do other missions, but you know, I want to get some crop work done. Oh, there we go. Right, so click on to unload. It's not going to be a huge amount of money, it's just grass, but helps pay the bills. 1046, okay, that was about, what did I have in there, about 34,000 litres. Yeah, that's, I think it's about $40 something it worked out. Shocking. Right, back over to the cows silage clamp to get the last of that grass. This trailer seriously needs a clean. And then I'll have to have a real think about what I'm going to do. I've done a fair bit in this episode with the contracting work and buying the Krone and then the issues, and so yeah, I don't know, have to try and work out what I'm going to do about that. Hopefully get a reply from somebody at some point. So I will see you at the farm. Now hopefully as soon as I drive under this it will start to load again. There we go. If you haven't seen the conveyor belt video, tutorial guide, this is the conveyor belt that's working. It's still taking from there, although it's not actually touching at the moment, but this one takes off the ground, onto this one, which has got a higher reach, and you can also extend it. I might have to move them in a second, because I don't know if it'll do all the rest of this. Fingers crossed. And the belts will clear. And that's it. This silage clamp is now empty of all the grass. My earlier, I would say cock up, it was a cock up. I will get to the bottom of it. I will work it out, because I do want to start putting silage in here, chaff in here, ready for purchasing cows. Right, let's get this back over to the farm. Not as much in there, which is great. Turn this on. Now, that is going to be it for this episode. It's been a weird one. Not how I planned it, not how I thought it was going to turn out. But it is what it is. I suppose that's the same in real farming, isn't it? You set out to do something and a spanner gets thrown in the works, or something changes, and you have to just be a bit fluid and roll with it. Anyway, I hope you liked the episode. If you did, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. I'd love to have more people on board, more videos coming your way. I'm constantly trying to improve and do welcome feedback. If you want to share the video, share the video. If you want to leave a comment, that'd be great. I'm on Facebook as Mr. CDP. Screenshots, pictures will go up from the episodes quite regularly. And I think the links to the YouTube videos are all on there as well. If you haven't checked out any of my previous videos, Let's Play game series, I've got quite a few for FS15 on Bjornholm, Westbridge Hills, and Sosnovka on the Gold Edition. Whatever you choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.